Hi, welcome Raj.
Welcome Raj.
Hello.
It's a real pleasure to have you here with us today. So I want to start off with, Raj, because this is something that I'm really, really interested in, is the spirituality in the East and how we've taken it in the West and westernized it. Tell me, as somebody who grew up in India and somebody who's lived a spiritual life, it's part of your family life, what those differences are.
Basically, it is a big difference between Western spirituality and the Eastern spirituality. And what I have seen here, I've been living in UK almost 5 years now. And what I have seen here, it's been modified by Western culture, actually. And it's simple, it's easy, and everybody can do it. And it's like, it is a kind of thing. It's meant to be to make our life easier, not a difficult. And what I have seen here, let's say, about meditation, about yoga become a more modified here. And about I have seen so far, like people, if they go to the yoga studio, they don't feel comfortable themselves at all because they have to be wearing a correct dress, or they have to be look like looks like a certain structure, I would say. Or they think if I go to the yoga classes, I have to be fit, but you don't, because that's the reason you are going to the yoga classes, to get fit. Yeah. So any age, any group, any people can go in a yoga classes, and they don't supposed to feel afraid, or they don't supposed to feel embarrassing. It's supposed to be for everybody. And this is the main difference. It's all about how I look, the way I look, what the people think about me. And this is the way it's become a modified. Absolutely. And back in India, like, it doesn't matter the way we look, the way we speak, the way who we are. You just go and do your spiritual thing, do your yoga, do your meditation, and nobody point out anything.
So do you think the intention behind it is completely different? So how would you start? So do you would say to live a spiritual life, especially at home in India, is something that you're born into. It's part of your culture. So how do you start your days? What does it mean to live spiritually? For you, really?
Yeah.
You know?
Basically, as you all know, I was born in India, and I raised in a Hindu family. And the way I brought up in the family, it's like, as a childhood, you are surrounded by, obviously, your parents and your grandfather, grandmother. You live along your uncles and auntie and your cousins. So it's a kind of thing. You are always surrounded with the positive people, positive energy, and they're always there to support you and help you. So being raised in a joint family, you never ever feel alone. And people basically who, like in the West, what I have seen, it's a small families, and people, mother and father have to go to the job to look after the kids, and nobody's there for kids when they are at home to look after them and basically to listen what they need and what they are going through, because it's become very busy life in Western culture. And in Eastern culture, you are giving more time to your family, to your loved ones, looking after each other. I mean, don't take me wrong, we all have a good time and bad times. It's everywhere in the world. But it's a support we need. It doesn't matter if you're a child or if you're elder or if you're young. We need a support all the time. So when you raise in a joint family, families surrounding you, they always give you support and love. It doesn't matter what you're going through in your life, they're always there for you. So when I was a kid, as I said, I raised in a joint family. Then it's a day we started. It's all like when I was a kid, like when you open your eyes in the morning, You open your eyes with the prayers. You can listen the bells, and you can listen the temple chanting going on. That's how you open, because in India, people most of the time they are wake up like 5 o'clock in the morning. They start doing a prayer in the morning. So you wake up your eyes to listening all the bells, all the like chanting going on, and obviously you go and get a morning shower. There is no like strip wash or something. You have to go and get a morning shower, get ready, join the prayer, and you have to like basically put your mind into the like God, spirituality, and just to listen yourself and listen your feeling, what it's allowing you. So that's how we all start our day in the morning. And then you go to the school, same time, same thing. You have to like give a respect. Respect is the biggest thing in India. So probably you have seen Indian people, they're touching the feet to the elders.
Yes.
And for the Western culture, like, I don't know what that means. So basically, it means like you are always you are touching the feet of the elderly people, because it's a kind of respect and gesture, and it's a kind of, you are not losing anything in that. It's a kind of, it shows you how calm you are, how respectful you are to your elders, and basically when they give you the blessing, all you get a blessing and a powerful feeling, powerful positive energy. So that's a way to touching the feet and show how grateful you are and how humble you are. You are ground to the floor, ground to the earth. This is
so lovely, isn't it? So basically what you're saying is you're starting every day with really good, positive, loving intentions, which is what we're such advocates of.
We have spoken about this, about having a ritual in the morning, having a routine, you know, because I guess a lot of people that wake up, the first thing we do is we doom scroll on our mobile phone, you know, and how beautiful is that to get ready and go to prayer. You know, I suppose in the Western culture, it's more about taking some time to set your intentions for the day, or taking a moment to feel gratitude. You know, I think that's, and I think we've talked about how powerful mornings are compared to the whole of the day. If you can start your day without stubbing your toe on the bed, and then your day goes downhill, you know, it's just, it's lovely, isn't it?
It is a beautiful thing, and same time, like in Hinduism, like I will tell you some kind of mantra, or it's in Sanskrit. It says, Guru and Govind dau khade, kaake lagu mein paaye, Guru Govind aapne, Govind diyo bataya. So basically, it means, when I was a kid, I always been told. So it's a saying, it says, like one day there was a student and he saw like God and teacher together, and he was wonder who I give a greeting first. He was confused. If I give a greeting first to the teacher, then God will feel upset. If I give a greeting to the God, then my teacher will upset. So who I give a greeting first? And he decided to greet first his teacher, because, and when teacher asked him, why you greet me first than God? And he says, because I know the God because of you. So like Guru means a teacher, and teacher have a bigger respect. So people who teach you, without knowing your Guru, without knowing your teacher, you can't reach to that point.
Wow, so that's made me go goosey. That's
really powerful.
That's really powerful.
So that's a respect for the teacher. Yes. In India, as you know, we call Guru, teacher. So like its teacher is keeping the highest respect in India. If you're a teacher, you always respect it. And as I said, when I used to go to the school, I always touching the feet to the teacher, because end of the day, you're not losing anything. All you are gaining.
Yes.
Because I always wonder. I asked my grandma, she was my biggest guru, because I come in a spirituality and in like my spiritual journey, astrology, palmistry, chakras, because of her. And I asked her, why we are touching our feet? She said, to touching your feet, what you're losing? I said, I'm not losing anything. What you gain to touching your feet? She said, I always bless you. I always give you positive energy, didn't I? She said, I say, yes. So it means you are not losing anything. You are always gaining. So you have to be very, very humble, respectful to others, and you have to be calm and relax.
I love that. It's beautiful.
So
but I just want to add one thing. If you had touched my granddad's feet, you would have been losing a lot. They weren't good feet. And my husband's, but no more said on that. You know, it is a beautiful thing, and it is all about respect, as you say.
It's all about respect.
Yeah. And Raj, I have had the pleasure of receiving a reading from you, and I know that you have a wonderful spiritual life. Can you tell us a little bit about that, about how it came about, you know, what you do?
First, I would like to, dedicate this video to my grandmother, because who I am, the way I am, what I'm doing, I like to dedicate this thing to her, because she's not here anymore. And she plays a big part in my life, actually. She plays a big role in my life. And I learned a lot from her.
Yeah.
And she made me a person which is, it's all depends how you mold it in your life, you know. And she gives me that love. She taught me lots of positive things. And so the spirituality all come from her, actually. I mean, my whole family, they are spiritual, don't take me wrong. We all go to temples, we are we do. But the spirituality come from her. And that's the way I see it. It's it's very small life. What's a life? Life is all about going on. It's journey. It's not a destination. We have to carry on, do the things. And life, it's all about kindness, happiness, and giving. Because what we think, again, if I come to your question, Western world, it's all about me and myself, and but in a Eastern world, it's all about giving and loving. Because the way we say it, life, it's not about you. Life is about giving. So more you give, more you receive, and that's how it works. And here, this is the thing, people, they just carry on, and they see the ladder. They have to just climb and climb and climb. But you got to understand, when I say you, I don't mean you, actually.
No.
Yeah. So you got to understand, the ladder have a stage where you have to stop. And there is a no point. When you reach to that stage, there is always, you can't jump from it. You got to jump from it, or you have to come down. So it has a stage. So it's not about Western world. It's more about it's a tree with the fruit. You have to jump higher to get that fruit. And if you want a bigger fruit, then you have to jump more higher to reach it. So this is all about going on. In the Eastern world, you don't jump high, you have to go to your roots.
Do you know?
Love that.
I love that as well. And it's exactly what Kerry and I talk about all the time. And actually, we're trying to do with this podcast, because I think people get very confused with this giving, because we have so many people who are consistently giving and it depletes themselves. But what they forget to do, which is the really important thing, and it's what you're talking about, is the roots, is give to themselves at the same time.
Yeah.
Because then when you give to yourself, what you're able to give to other people is your overflow.
Exactly.
So you're constantly in this state of overflow, where it's constant giving, being able to receive at the same time, because so many people are not able to receive, and then it's that beautiful exchange, isn't it? And this is what we're trying to educate, all trying to understand.
Yeah, basically, that's the thing. You have to understand your roots, and you have to be connected with your roots, basically. Because once you have a stronger root, it's a tree, it will be flourish, and then sometime fruits will become, and that fruit everybody will enjoy it.
Yes,
and the shade we get from it. So it's a beautiful tree. So in a Eastern world, basically, there's a two thing. In a it's a Eastern world and a Western world. So in a Western world, you have seen there's a lots of breakdown. And in a Eastern world, it's breakthrough, I would say. The thing is this, those Eastern country is still developing. It's not like people are poor, it's still people living in slum. Because I lived in India and I have seen the life in India. So basically, when you go and see them, people living in a slum, people have kids, they hardly have food to eat for once they have one meal, they hardly have another meal to eat at night. But when you go to them, people are happy.
Happy, I know.
People, they're smiling. And the thing is this, I went to slum because when I was in India, when I go to India, I always volunteer. I go and see family. And when they see me, they're always smiling, they're always laughing. Even though they have a bread or even they don't have a milk, because we put lots of milk in Indian tea. They always, even they can't afford it, they just go and they just, make a tea for you. So it's welcoming. They always if they have one chapati or one bread, you can say, they're always offering you a food, even though they don't have that. But people, they have a bigger heart.
Yes. Yes.
So what are we doing? What are we not getting in the Western world? What do we need to do? What do we need to make changes or reflect more upon?
It's depends on the society, what we are living in at the moment, because the society we live, surrounding we live, it's all depends, because the way I raised and way I brought up, there's no need to show yourself a bigger person. You don't need to show yourself you are extremely rich, or you need to show yourself, or because when you become a rich, you become a powerful. You don't need for that. Here it's more about I have to get famous, I have to get rich, I have to I have to have a good looks, I have to have this. So you driving that ambition, and the thing, when you drive to that ambition, you are losing your roots.
Yes. You're losing yourself.
You're losing yourself. And that's the main thing, self-realization, self-respect, find yourself. That's supposed to be your main ambition. You need to find those things. Then you can go to the other things.
Go on, you go. You go.
I was going to say, I think from having all these wonderful guests that were coming on, really, when you do find your roots and you find who you are and your presence, you become more of a person of not many words, because your energy is felt more than your words, because you are living in connected to your roots. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense because root is very, very important. It's makes you, it's identify you the way you are. And that's very important, because when you grow up, when you raise, once you know yourself, once you know who you are, what you're doing, then you start that aura, that chakras, that aura is start building. It start flourishing. And once it's flourishing, building, then your aura, it will be impress other people. It will be effect on other people, and it will be help them to sometime what I have seen in my spiritual life, you come across with lots of negative and positive energies, right? But it doesn't matter how positive or negative energy you are surrounded by, but once you are positive, high positive energy, 99% you'll be you have a chance to convert negative energy into a positive energy. But there is a 1%, sometimes you can't.
I love that. And do you know what? Your passion then, when he started talking about that, you just went, whoop, like that. It was awesome. I've even felt that. That was awesome, Raj. Let's talk about chakras then. Let's talk about our energy system, because you work with chakras.
Stop shouting.
I know, I'm getting excited now. Sorry, Craig. I just blasted the ears off of that everyone. So how can we be responsible for our energy using and being aware of our chakra system? How can we do that?
The thing is this chakra, as you know, it's 7 chakras in our body. And what is a chakra? Chakra, it means a wheel in Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Wheel, it's supposed to be like going all the time, working all the time. That's a wheel. And that's a life. Life, it's all about moving. It's a wheel. And life is all about moving, keep going on, working. That's a life. You have to carry on. Doesn't matter good time, bad time. You have to carry on. Be a positive person. So chakra is all like 7 wheels in our body. And it's basically, it's not only the 7 wheels in our body. There is a small muscles in our body. It's 72,000 muscles, basically. They are thinner than hair. They are very, very thin. And when those muscles connecting, there is a junction in our body. When all those muscles comes to your junction and meet in that junction, it's create a chakra.
It creates a wheel, an energy wheel.
Energy wheel. Yeah. And then it's like basic chakra is our root chakra. That's the first chakra. Root chakra has to be a very, very stronger, because root chakra, it's between, as you know, it's between your spine, below your hip, and this is a part of root chakra. Root chakra is like, it will give you a strength, it will give you power, it will give you energy, which is like basically when you see a tree, root has to be strong. So when we see a big, massive tree, it has to have a deeper roots. So first of all, we got to know our deeper roots has to be very, very strong, because it makes you stronger. It makes you powerful, very, very powerful. And so root chakra is very, very stronger, has to be stronger. Then we have to come to the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra, people, most of the time, people connect with the sex actually. But it's not about like sexual thing. It's not about anything. It's about passion. It's about pleasure. It's about creativity. Like you got to involve with all those things, and you got to have like creative person. So people, when they are not creative, when they become like they don't want to do anything, life become a boring. So it means you can see them sacral chakra is not working. So they have to focus on the more sacral chakra. Then it's above of that. Then we have a like solar plexus chakra, which is very, very important. As we all know, it's an engine in our body. So when you are running a car or driving a car, engine has to be very, very stronger. So this is the engine in our body. So what we eat, what we drink, it all goes here, and it's generate energy, and it's divided or just transform the energy different part of your body. Yeah. So it has to be very, very stronger. So people sometime, when they think, oh, I can't work, I have like less energy to do the work, they start feeling tired, they start feeling like something is missing in them life. So it's all about solar plexus chakra. They have to have that strength, which will be building them to get to that level. Then we have to come to the heart chakra. Heart chakra is very, very important, as you all know. Heart chakra, it's green. It's heart chakra. It's like, it's about love, care, help, relationship, love to your family, love to your friends, love to your nature, love to yourself, I would say. This is very, very important. So heart chakra is a very strong part in our body, we all have to focus on your heart chakra. And the thing is, there's sometimes people, they think like the heart chakra is not working. So basically, heart chakra is always works. It's always work. But sometimes it works in a not right way. It's not work the way it's supposed to work. So people get very, very emotional. People, they are finding love and relationship or finding a friends. And once they become a very emotional, they come across with a negative energy because they are very, very emotional. So you got to be, when you have a high, strong heart chakra, you will get, it will be makes you emotional, but it will be help you to keep open your mind. It will be like you're listening your mind and as well as you're listening to your heart. Because sometimes listening your heart or not listening your mind can lead you to the negative direction or wrong direction.
Yes.
Does it make sense?
Do you know, there's a group of us that are friends, and we're all kind of going through that now, and it's getting to the point in your heart where things come along and they hurt. Mm-hmm. But now, instead of allowing that, as you say, to take you down an emotional, it's see the lesson and thank the situation for giving you that lesson.
Amen.
And and we're really living that and feeling that now, and that's just taken me especially a lot of years to get there. But now it's, thank you for that, because that's where our growth is, isn't it? And that's where our self-respect and our self-love comes in, and it's really empowering to be able to see life that way now. And I feel really blessed that I'm practicing that love.
And this is one of the thing, the heart chakra, basically, it's all about self-love, because first of all, we can deliver the love to the people and to the world if we start loving ourselves. So we have to love ourselves first. We have to admire ourselves, the way we are, what we do. And, that's self-love. Once you get your self-love, you respect that, then you start giving that love, and you share that love to other people.
Yes.
And very, very important thing, self-love.
It is, isn't it?
And then after that we have, don't you forget, we have a throat chakra.
Yeah, the good old throat chakra.
Throat chakra is, again, very, very important. It plays a big role in our life because we are sitting here. We are communicating with each other. We are listening, and you are asking me, I'm answering you. I'm asking you, you're answering me. It's very, very, very important. And the thing is this, when you have a strong throat chakra, it makes you always like, you won't hesitate to say the things. Because most of the people in a life, what happens, like they like to say the things, but they think, even though they like to say good things, but they're always scared. They always think, like, if I say something, what other people will think and what will be their reaction. These are the things it goes in the mind. So when we have a strong throat chakra, we can communicate well. We can tell our feelings, how we feel, what we want to say. So it's very communication. It's a like lifeline. If you don't communicate, you can't. It will lead you to the different direction. But when you have a strong communication, you can show your feeling, tell your feeling, and you can communicate. So throat chakra is very, very, very important. Then we have a third eye. Third eye. It's all about intuitions. It's all about what you feel. It's basically the way I see the things. If we are sitting in a house and if there is no light bulb, you can't do anything. Do you understand what I mean?
If you're in the dark.
If you're in the dark, if there is no light in that house, if there is no light bulb in that house, you can't do anything. So that's just a small thing. It's just a small thing, that light. But it will with that light, you can do lots of things in that house.
Yeah.
So this is our house, basically. This is our house. And that is our light.
I like that.
That's our light.
Yeah.
So if you don't switch on that light, the rest of the things, it will be dark. So it's all come from here. You have to third eye. Intuitions are very, very important. Sometime when we go for a sleep, it's always you turn off that light. And because what I have seen so many times when I do readings and everything, people are not sleeping properly. Mm. They think they are sleeping, but they don't sleep because they always, when they are asleep, they are not sleeping. They always, mind is always active.
Yeah.
They're always active.
Yeah.
It's like lots of things going on in the mind. The thing is, and they say, oh, I had a 10-hour sleep, 9-hour sleep, but I'm feeling tired.
Because you've been off somewhere working. All night. That's what she does.
I was last night.
She goes off flying all over the place.
So basically, when we go for sleep, don't you forget to turn off your
light bulb.
I've
upgraded mine to a halogen light bulb.
Yeah. And the best way to do it, like it's a breathing, it's very, very important part. It plays an important role because how we are living, what we are doing, it's breathing, it's oxygen, it's what we are having. So it's a busy world we are living. We almost forget how to take a breathing now.
Yeah.
We are so busy to do this and that. How many times we sit and we focusing on our breath?
Yeah.
We don't. And this is the most essential thing in our life. So we have to all focusing on our breath. So before go to the bed, what I would suggesting to our viewers, like they have to, before they go to the bed, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, they have to focus on the breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And when they do inhale and exhale, they have to focus on the breathing. It's going in. It's coming out, out, out. And once you start focusing on your breathing, it will help you to turn your mind off from the negativity or whatever you are thinking. It will help you to focus on your breathing. It will focus you on your energy, and you can have a good night's sleep. So it's very, very powerful key, breathing.
And is there any kind of breathing system that you would recommend?
It's called, because breathing, there's a different exercises. So especially when you want to have a good sleep, basically it's just a simple breathing.
Yeah.
It's like small keys in our life. We don't never focus. It's there. It's with us, but we don't know. So what I'm suggesting, like, it's a normal breathing, just normal, like what we are doing now. But the whole key is a focusing.
Yes.
That's what we are missing at the moment. I mean, sometimes people comes to me and they ask, oh, I want to work on my chakra. I can't focus it. I want to do this. I can't focus it. I say, focus is there. I say, it's where? I say, if you're hungry, what comes in your mind? Say, food. So once you think about food, your focus is there. Once you have that food, then it goes to your another need. So once you think about something, focus comes always there. But what we have to do, think that.
Exactly. It's right. You're completely right. You know, our focus is there all the time. I remember me saying to Craig once, I struggle with consistency. I'm not consistent. And he said, you are consistent. I was like, I'm not consistent. You know, I really struggle with it. I really struggle with focus. And he said, Paula, you consistently eat. I was like, oh, all right, I'll take that one. But it's basically what you're saying.
You're focusing end of the day.
Exactly. It is what you're focusing on.
We all have these things within us that they think, well, we haven't. But it's where our focus is and where we bring our focus and our attention to. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, it's there. So basically, the focus is always there, but you need to know what you're focusing for.
Yes.
Once you know what you're focusing for, it's always there. Even though when you're working on your chakra, even though when you're working on your energy, when you're working to yourself, you need to focus to yourself.
Yeah.
And for that, you need at least 2 minutes in the day.
2 minutes every day, guys.
At least.
Just to practice.
Practice.
Let us know how you get on. I'm really interested to see if it helps with your sleep. Yeah.
Then we have to come to the crown chakra, which is again very important part in our life. Crown chakra, it's like when we go for a sleep, or our subconscious mind. We can sometime, when you probably you have realized all, when we sleep, we see the things, we go to the places, and in our actual life, when we go there and we think, oh, I already have seen this place, I already have seen like it's happening.
Yeah.
Because our subconscious mind, it's very important, because subconscious mind, it's connecting to your soul. And when we sleep, our souls travel. So we give a time, when we have a good sleep, our souls travel. And when it's travel, you can see the things before it's happening. Whether you can see the dream, whether you can, things comes in your mind. And in actual life, it's all happening after that. And you think, oh, it was in my dream. I have seen this place, or I have meet with that person. Have you come across with something like that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we all come across.
Yeah.
So this is like very, very important. So we all have to focusing on our crown chakra. It plays a very, very big role. So these are the 7 big chakras in our body, and all plays a big role, because if we think a car on the wheels, 4 wheel has to be play same part, then you can run a car. So it's our body. We have 7 wheels, and each and every wheel has to play a same.
That's a big car.
Yeah, it's a big car.
It is. When you think about it like that, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, one of the things that I found really fascinating when I started to learn about the chakras and learn about energy work was how the correlation between physical disease and dis-ease emotionally in certain areas of people's bodies. And I'm going to use IBS as one of those examples. And over and over again, you'd see that they were unbalanced emotionally in that area where the disease has manifested itself.
Yeah, basically what just happened is, like, sometime as I talk about in East, we have like breakthrough, and in a West there is a breakdown. Basically. So breakthrough is this, as I said, like it's poverty, like people. But the thing is this, they, from family support, they live the life and the upbringing they have, you understand, they have that kind of immunity system. They can fight and challenge with anything.
Yeah.
So when you are lonely, it doesn't matter if you have a big house or big car or how much jewelry you have, that emptiness is always there. It's hollow. From outside, you are fulfilled, but from inside, it's nothing.
Yeah.
So most important thing is you have to fulfill yourself from the inside. It doesn't matter what you look, what you're wearing. Just be happy and just do the things. Yeah. This is the thing. And the main thing, what happening, when the people have breakdown, they go and see psychiatrist, right? And the thing is this, I have a study, I was reading something, and what I have seen, the psychiatrist, they have a 30 or 35%, they committed suicide themselves. Because they can't even handle themselves, the negativity, and I'm so sorry to, because it's a part, it's like, so the thing is this, if they can't, the guidance, it's in you, it's inbuilt. Nobody can guide you. People can give you the suggestion, but it's there. Yes. You need to realize what you have, and you have to build that. Yeah. That's very, very, very important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And life is a journey, isn't it? And it's a journey of discovery and making the most of every single day. And living, to the best that you can with what you've got. What
I can see, what's a life? Life, it's just short. It's a small life, we say, right? What life we have to happy what we got. We have to fulfill with the positive energy, give our best. The main thing it's missing again, when I come to the Western culture and Eastern culture, the main thing is missing is expectations.
Yes.
The expectations are so high. The expectations are like, you got to do this, you got to do that. If I do this, what I will get. If I do this, what I will receive. It's not about expectation. The way I brought up, my grandma told me, my mother, my father, they told me, you have to do your best in your life. Do people your best. Do what you can do without carrying any kind of expectation. Because once you having that kind of expectation, it means you are start having a problem to yourself. So do your things, forget about expectation from others, do your thing. At least you feel like I have done something good. And if it comes, it's good. It's always a good thing. But if it's not, that's not a problem. At least I have done my things, nice things. So expectations is always create a problem.
Yeah.
So this is the main thing. And even it's all about me, I, even though we have iPhone, it's all about I,
Oh, I like that. That's a good one. iPhone, yes.
In our old days, we used to have a telephone and everybody used to reach that phone and everybody use that.
Yeah.
Now things are changed. It's all, even the phone become it's iPhone. So it's about me and myself on my phone. Yeah. So it's a completely different story. So it's the best way. Live a simple life, easy life. Don't pressurize yourself what's going around. Just be simple and easy. That's life.
Crack on.
Yeah.
So because we're starting to run out of time, and I could just keep going on. So one thing I'm fascinated by, you probably know the answer to this already. Yeah, is
palmistry.
Palmistry.
How can? And I've had a reading from you, which was bob on.
Thank
bob
you.
on. But how can you read somebody from their palm? How is that possible?
It's been in a Hindu culture. It's been going on from the thousands of years. And when you see astrology and palmistry, it's all connected. Because the thing is this, we are surrounded by planets, and planets plays a big role in our life. So how it's astrology and palmistry works, astrology, it's like mathematics.
Yes.
And it's all about calculation.
Mm-hmm.
The time we born, the day we born, because planets moves all the time, right? And our planet moves all the time, sun and moon, Jupiter. We are surrounded by lots of planets, as you know. So it's each and every planet. Some planet can be close the time you're born. Sometimes they are far. It's all depends the time you're born, the year you're born. So all the planets give us a frequency, and it depends what frequency you're born in. And how that planet affects you in that time, in that period. So it's all, it's a big subject, to be honest with you.
Subject,
because as you know, when I read your palm and I done astrology, I have to make a chart.
Yes.
So we have to make a chart. It's it's called Kundali.
Yeah.
So then I have to make chart. I have to put all the planets and I have to calculate all the planets, and then I come across. And palmistry, because you can see all the planets are here, as well as you can touching. Probably you have remember when I was
yes, my raised bits.
Raised. It's a mount of planet.
Yes.
So you have to touch the mount of planet, and you can tell which planet is doing well, which planet is lower at the moment. How we can help that to, because what's a palmistry and astrology is, it's kind of guidance.
Yeah.
Basically, when we see a news, we see a weather forecast, and weather forecast man says, "Oh, it's going to be rain after 7 days or after 2 days." He can't stop the rain because obviously it's in nature. It's you can't do anything. But obviously he comes with the news. So at least we know we can carry the umbrella or raincoat with us.
Yeah.
So basically it's all about prediction. It's all about, it's these things it's about past, present and future. And it gives you what you can do, how you can prevent yourself to happening that, and how it's very, very interesting subject. And because as you know, there is a lifeline, and there is it's called forehead line, which is it's all about how basically it's called kismet. Basically, do you know about kismet? Like it's about fortune, basically.
Yeah.
So it's all written, and there is lots of, because this is each and every person. I mean, what is the population of the world? I don't know, to be honest with you, it's lots. And this biometrics, each and every person have a different biometrics.
Yeah. That's amazing, isn't it, when you think about that?
When you think about
We're
that,
all so unique.
So unique. So I would say each and every person is unique itself.
Yeah.
Each and every person have that capability. Each and every person, we all have that energy. But it all depends how we can connect ourselves, how we can raise that energy and like guide to us to the positive energy, basically.
Wow. Yeah. I love that. So your words of wisdom, your last words of wisdom.
Just about to say that.
Yeah.
She nicks my lines all the time.
You know what? Edit.
Raj, it's been such a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you so much, Carrie and Paula.
Have you got any words and wisdom you'd like to finish?
First, I would like to finish with the beautiful mantra. It's called Gayatri Mantra, which is very, very strong mantra. So first, we can all close our eyes. And when we got a time, we all listen to that mantra, learn that mantra. That will help us for our relaxation. It's called Gayatri Mantra, as I said. And we all have to close our eyes. Om Bhurvasah Tasya Viturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodaya. Om Shanti, 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 Shanti.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raj.
Thanks to having me. Such a pleasure.
No, you're welcome.
And I would like to suggest our viewers, please trust yourself, trust your feelings, and your feelings, your root chakra, it will be guiding you to the right direction. Please guide yourself, trust yourself, and carry on with your life. It's a happy life. Enjoy this life. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj.
Thank you. Namaste.
Oh, Raj. What a beautiful husband you have.